This video illustrates the Fund Explorer system that introduces the concept of a context tree map. Fund Explorer helps investors manage their portfolio by seeing fund overlaps and exploring how to diversify their portfolio better. The Fund Explorer interface shows the stock market view on the right. Each small rectangle is a particular stock, and the stocks are grouped into larger rectangles that correspond to market sectors. The left fund list area has regions for all mutual funds, filtering operations, and the actual investment portfolio. Let's suppose that we have $1,000 invested in the Fidelity Spartan Fund. We select that fund from the list, put $1,000 into its holding, and give it a light green color. Finally, we add it to our held list. Note how the rectangles corresponding to stocks held by this fund have grown. Their areas now correspond to the relative holding weight of each stock by the fund. In a normal tree map, stocks not held by the fund have a zero value, so their rectangles would have zero size and not appear in the display. In the context tree map, however, zero-valued items are given some constant proportion of the display area, and thus each appears as a small rectangle. Here, these items represent stocks not currently held, but ones that could be purchased to diversify a portfolio. Notice here that the Fidelity Spartan Fund does not hold any stocks in the industrial sector. We would like to broaden our portfolio and include funds that hold stocks there. Fund Explorer provides an easy way to explore this possibility. By clicking on the border of the industrial sector, it becomes highlighted in red and is used as a filter. Thus, only funds that hold stocks in this sector are shown in the center list on the left. By clicking on a fund there, such as Pegasus International, all the stocks held by that fund are highlighted in a blue outline. Pegasus only has one industrial stock, and it has a lot of overlap with the Fidelity Fund we already hold, so let's look for another option. Let's try out Harbor International, and we notice it has much less overlap, so let's buy $1,000 of that fund as well, give that fund a yellow color, and add it to our held list. Now note how the portfolio view on the right shows our stocks from both funds. When we click on an individual stock such as Nintendo, the filter list updates to only show funds that hold that stock. Clicking on a second stock such as Autogrill further refines the list to only show funds holding both stocks. Acorn International is the only fund to do so here. Let's see how well that fund would mesh with our portfolio. To do this, we simply click on the fund to the left, and all the stocks it holds are shown on the right. This fund appears to be a good fit for us, as it only has a few overlaps with our existing portfolio. Stocks held in multiple funds are indicated here by rectangles that have multiple colors. The size of each region is determined by the relative holding from each fund. We also like Acorn International as a choice because it adds a few more stocks than the technology sector that we wanted to beef up. Notice how the use of repeated item selections and filtering operations provides a kind of dynamic querying capability to the Fund Explorer interface, therefore promoting exploration of possible stock and fund purchasing strategies. Together with the context tree map visualization technique, these operations make Fund Explorer a potentially valuable tool to investors. Furthermore, these ideas could be adapted to other domains in which exploration and the potential addition of zero-valued items frequently occur.